All right, guys, 625, welcome back to the show. And for over 200 years, brave men and women have stood tall, raised the right hand, put on a uniform, and protected our freedom. When the call came, some gave all. Now, it's not always the call of the ultimate sacrifice that's made. It's the loss of a limb, mobility, vision. And sometimes these wounds aren't quite as visible as all that. Founded in 2010 here in Columbia, Hidden Wounds has served over 210,000 servicemen and women who suffer from inflictions such as PTSD. Joining me this morning, Stephen Diaz and Scott Casimiro. Good morning, gentlemen.
Good morning, sir.
First of all, thank you both for your service to the country.
Thank you. Yes, sir. Thank you.
So let's talk about Hidden Wounds, man. It's been around for 3 years, 210,000 servicemen and women.
Well, that just shows you the need of veterans who need these type of services.
Right.
So much of the suffering and the fighting, and also shows you the fighting spirit of people that want to continue to live the normal lives.
Tell me the mission of Hidden Wounds, and who are these 210,000 servicemen and women that you service or you have serviced. Who are they? What services are you providing?
Well, the mission is to provide interim and emergency care, psychological care for veterans with post-traumatic stress disorder, but not just the veterans, but also the families.
Okay.
You find that when veterans come home, it's not just the veteran dealing with it, families too.
Right.
And what we consider is families being the front line, because when they come home, that's who they come home to see.
Sure.
And they're the ones who know who we are before we left and how we've changed when we come back.
See that different person.
Right.
Right. Now, Scott, what happened to you? Obviously, you were wounded. Lost your eye. I love your Gamecock eye, by the way.
Yes, thanks,
you may not be able to see it on TV, but he's wearing his Gamecock eye for Janet Parker.
That's right.
So what happened, man?
It was October 31st, 2011, and my men and I were on patrol, and an IED blast struck me in the face, shrapnel from the IED blast, and went right through my Oakley M-frames. And shrapnel from it cut my left eye in half, got medevaced out, and then now I'm making the most of my injury and got a prosthetic eye, and I have an eagle and anchor eye, and then I also customized a Gamecock prosthetic eye as well.
Sure. And and I think that goes back, Stephen, to the spirit, like you were saying, the spirit of a soldier and the families too. But I mean, you obviously your military career for that day ended October 31st, but you didn't roll over and become a victim necessarily. You're a victim of an IED blast, but you're not a victim of life.
That's true, sir. What I've had to overcome, what I feel like a lot of people have had to overcome, it's a day-to-day battle. And I have a very supporting family. My wife Rebecca, she's pretty much my #1 fan and overall supporter.
Right. And what about you, Stephen? What happened with your eye?
Roadside bomb, fairly similar to Scott. Shrapnel blast to the face. Also had some to my right foot. But we've both been blessed to be able to come back, share our stories, and help other veterans who are in need.
Yeah, well, it's fantastic. Trust me, I'm proud to know both you gentlemen. That's God's honest truth. So let's talk PTSD and National PTSD Day, which is this Thursday at the State House. Let's talk about that a bit.
June 27th is National PTSD Day. And on our Facebook and social media, we ask people, what do you want to see? What would you like Hidden Wounds to start doing a little bit more of? And we got a response, and they said, what about an emphasis on National PTSD Day? Perfect. We reached out to the proper channels to the State House, which turns out to be a lot of channels to get through to do anything.
Yes, bureaucracy. What now?
But hey, we got through the red tape. City of Columbia was very welcoming. Chief of Police, everyone came in, helped us out. And so we're gonna have a rally, informational rally at the State House, June the 27th, this Thursday, from 2 to 4 p.m. And we'll have plenty of speakers coming in from around the city. We also have a speaker coming in from Tennessee called Battling Bear. They're going to come down. And what the mission of that day is just to share to the community and to veterans what PTSD is and what these community organizations are doing to help those veterans out there. It's veterans like Scott who are just recently returning off the battlefield and from their recovery, and just letting them know, hey, we're here for you. Instead of them having to go out and reach out for other organizations, we want to be there
be that kind
for
of clearinghouse and navigate for them. Fantastic. All right, Stephen, Scott, once again, guys, thank you for your service and your sacrifices as well. But Hidden Wounds is fantastic stuff. We'll get details for you at WACH.com on not only National PTSD Day, which is Thursday, 2 o'clock at the State House. Come out and support these gentlemen and these other heroes that have given so much to us. But also, we'll get some information about Hidden Wounds and their bigger mission as well, guys. Thanks again for coming in.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Stick around. There's a lot more Good Day Columbia on the way. Who likes wrestling? All right, brother! Now you got to wait another hour, but we got some wrestlers coming in. These guys are Marines. They might stick around. things could get interesting.
I'm Jesse Canella with HonorVet.org, and you're watching Good Day Columbia.